family man, a Celtic man, a Celtic fan. He was adored by everyone, from the wealthy land to the working man. He kept his faith in the Lord above. Wait, break by it was at the land. But tell me, don't despair. We can keep waiting for you. He was a man, a family man, a Celtic man, a Celtic man. He was adored by everyone, from the wealthy land to the working man. He kept his faith in the Lord above. What his great faith it was at the end. But tell me, don't despair. We can keep wait for you up there. We say, tell me, don't despair. 'Cause we can keep wait for you up there.
Boys and girls, welcome along. Part 2 this evening. God, this has been one long day. I'm going to have a beer and I'm going to enjoy it. I had a couple of wee sips of bubbly earlier on, then I thought to myself, no more. I'm going to join the cavalcade, get up and down the Falls Road. I did go live with it, so one or two of you made a jump on board to see what the Falls Road is like if you haven't lived here. It was absolutely buzzing. Cars lined the route for well over a mile and a half. My daughter's down there, and she says it's still going on. She's stuck in traffic around about the Falls Park. Brilliant to see. And the social distancing, it was all in place, as you well seen. Everything was done correctly, and it was a family occasion. The amount of cars going up that road that had family in them, and brilliant to see. It is a day we'll never forget. So welcome along. It's a 9 in a row party, and this is where I can relax and have myself a drink, and we can all get online. I brought my phone out, so I'm going to charge it so I can see what's coming in here. Brenda's going to look after my Facebook, another one of the stream sites. Declan's loaded them all in, and I can see some more of the stream sites here. So we'll try and get as many people and mention from all over the world as possible. Don't forget, put your CSC supporter club in. Would love to give you a mention wherever you are in the world. Bless you all. Welcome along, and look at that. Mr. Lennon. This time last year, we were going, oh, Jesus, you know what I mean? Some of us were disappointed. I was in the middle. But I tell you what, that is a stroke of genius. Neil Lennon, he lives, breathes. That Celtic job was made for him, and he's done absolutely brilliant. Spoke the right words today, held his head high with all the questions that come out today, and nailed every answer that come back to him. So, Mr. Lennon, we salute you. We're going to play a wee song for you to begin the evening shift. Here we go. Welcome to everybody on YouTube as well. Jump aboard. I'm not a YouTube person, but I have opened it up, so have a board there. I don't think it sounds great on it, but I think that's us through now. We're missing the sound there for a second.
I can hear the sound sing their hearts are filled with joy. Just feel like that is born right up under the boys. Yes, we want the league against and then we'll play the stars. We'll play the whole thing up and shake the earth. From New York to County Street to Glasgow on the line. Even the White House by the town is carrying me away. All the way from the Quebec to Boston's memory. And feel like that you know we'll keep the faith. So raise back and leave my life. We'll get to the feeling tonight. Keep up like that's the word, you know that's right. We're singing that to celebrate until the end of the sail take away. Tell me how to know you are, and tell me where you try. You can hear them singing all the way from the other side. No, you'll never want to learn, we just can't get enough. It's like on TV, you know we're always wrong. So everybody, my guy, we'll get to the feeling tonight. Keep up like the thunder, you know that's right. We're singing our way. Yeah, I mean sometimes when it all seems so far away. I look down to the crowd and I know it's gonna change. Now we're gonna keep the faith and we'll never away. So let's gladly cry out. We're together tonight. People like the thunder, you on the right. We'll sing it out and celebrate. Just how each flag is on its way. And this is where it's gonna stay. When we break the away.
Song and salute of our leader on the party was, and also he's leading us in management, Mr. Neil Lennon. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. You're getting ready for the anthem of the day. Let's sing it.
Yo ho ho ho, up we go. One year, it's night in a row. Bye bye, Rangers. Celtics on the ball again, on their way to make it 10. Bye bye, Rangers. You can follow out your great defender. Sing and shout out and no surrender. Let us get this reach. We'll be there for the lead and go. Rangers, bye bye. Yo ho ho, off we go. What do you know? It's night in a row. Bye bye, Rangers. Celtics on the ball again, on their way to make it 10. Bye bye, Rangers. You can follow us, your great defender. Sing and shout about your no surrender. Let us give you this reach. We'll be there for the league and the cup. Rangers, bye bye. Bye bye, Rangers. Bye bye, Rangers. You can follow like your great defender. Sing and shout about your no surrender. Let us give you the sweet. We'll be there following and come. Rangers, bye bye. Let us give you the sweet. We'll be there following and come. Rangers, bye bye.
Oh, 9 in a row. Well, grew up singing that song, and I couldn't really grasp what 9 in a row was like. I was I was 4 years old when 9 in a row happened for the likes of my dad and the older members of the family. Me being the youngest, couldn't appreciate it. But tell you now, I was like a child at Christmas. I didn't even sleep because I knew this was coming today. But it's absolutely brilliant to hear 9 in a row confirmed. Right, Mick Clark's joined us. Mick, I seen Mick down the cavalcade. He just pulled out in front of me. Good to see you, mate. And the family all down to join themselves at the 9 in a row cavalcade party on the Falls Road. Also, Max Erd is in the room. Also, Sean Ritchie, Jerry Whittaker. We got Linda Carmichael, Susan Morley, Fraser McLeod. Sorry, excuse me. Johnny Craig and seen Johnny down there. Also seen Paul Quinn. Barbara McAllister with Patty, Karen, and Maya. Patty, great fella too, and so is Barbara. Great girl, not a fella. Joe Fusco, Kevin McCullough, my good friend Kevin, John Collins, Jared Blaney, Peter Scullion, all joined and hopped aboard my pages. I can see another page down here, so I'll give you all a wee mention as the evening progresses.
For those who are in love, there's a song
it's the 9 in a row party from the string. I hope I find you all fit well and dandy this evening.
Celebrate your mind. and give your soul expression. And all the birds always sing spirit song. Let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand all across this ancient land. Throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine. All of the songs, your music is forever. In its bodies and its triumphs and its bells and its swings. Our music is alive, so forever and no question. The generations grow, I will sing this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand all across this ancient land. Throughout the test of time, there was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy shall join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land. Throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine.
It's the Young Pogues
Songs of yours and of
doing a great version of Let the People Sing.
songs of yours and of mine.
Love it. It's very punky stuff version. Don't forget, we do a Celtic show every Wednesday night. Me and the son do it in here. We've been interviewing Celtic players over this last, ex-Celtic players over this last number of weeks. The videos are in the Celtic Crack page. If you want to go in, there's Joe Miller in there, there's Anton Rogan in there. There's one of the youth players, Paddy McNally, an interview with him. There's also an interview with Charlie Tully's son. Cracking interview, I have to say. Get in and get a wee listen to them. They're around about 40 to 50 minutes long, most of the interviews. And you'll hear stuff that you never heard that ever come out in the press. And they've told us in the programme. It's great. So get yourself added on the page. Everything's free. Just go in and take it. That's what the lockdown's all about. I started the nights to help people who were struggling a wee bit as well, because we knew with this lockdown there was going to be people with mental health issues. You know what I mean? Locking a human down is not good. We're not made to be locked down. But I thought of just starting these nights to try and help everybody out. So hopefully this evening I'll give everybody a wee lift as well. Well, 9 in a row gives you a lift, but having the music as well should do. Right, a couple more people to mention. We've got Greg Garvey in County Cork. Hello. I wonder are you part of the Cork #1 boys? John and Caroline Collins, consistent from their son Alexandra, who is listening. Also James Keane, who's in Erdry. James, loads of guys from Erdry are on board there. Here, link in with them, say hello. Richard Masterson, big hello to you. Also David Hoy, North Ayrshire Shamrock Celtic Supporters Club. Big mention to all these guys. Also Dan Morris, the boys of Urin Fermanagh CSC are in this evening. Also Chris McCartney over in Essex. Christopher Hamilton from just down the road. And also Declan Redburn, he's in Salford. So great to have your ears this evening. And to say we're going to try and give as many people a mention in between the records as possible. But what we're going to do for you now, we're going to take you out. Charlie and the boys doing their version of Willie Mealy this afternoon. We did the Shabine version. So we're going to mix and swap them about.
his name. He brought some great names to the game. When he was the boss.
Also, big mention to Martin Delaney, who was filming live on the Stewartstown Road of the cavalcade going up and down there. Well done, Martin. Angela Mallon along with Keeving, the scene is out at the rock bar when we're making our way up the road. Great to see you.
They gave it just a time all day. I was stopping with all breaks. I'll you on its gigs. Want to play for all like what's your Celtic way. 38, there was a show. There's no place to go. It's how it was on the right. England sang for all the best. They didn't beat with lots of time. Want to throw the end up. They follow it on. The game was games like a warrior all next day. They gave it constant telling on the golden day. I'm gonna stop with Margaret. I'll pass you my kids. Want to play with all that was the Celtic way. Nation time was here. 53 I was thinking. Another for round England with their doom. They said we'll have to try again. I played before. It wasn't me because it comes in the park and trophy room. The game was James Macaroni and Paul Mixtape. They gave it constant joy on the golden day. I lost on the football race. I was to my next game. Want to play football like Glasgow Celtic way. And then in 1957, the case the guy called Georgie Neville. The game is etched on every Celtic bar. A Wilson, Morgan, House, McMillan, a Tony Bennett scored as well. A Celtic beat the Rangers 7-1. The game was James Macaroni and Paul Mixtape. They gave it constant toy on the golden day. I'm most of the football break. There's my kids' game. I want to play football the Glasgow Celtic way. 10 years they have gone so to pushing away and to go to play the team and it's will be our Celtic went out to attack. They won the big cup and they brought it back. It's the first time it's our beat on the British shores. And the game was James Macaroni all this day. He gave it just a time of the golden day. It's what's a favorite song? Like what's got Saturday I know it in 1998. The Celtic fans were singing out great. And we were about to celebrate again. The last set the rock back the Tony boy. Sang it Tony and I the sang Celtic up. The champion opposite Happy day, those days are glorious. All this day. They gave a constant parade on the golden day. I was on the glory. Just to our next days. What's a favorite ball? The gospel Celtic away.
Big mention to all the Coatbridge boys. Ram Nelson put that in. Just give all the lads a mention over at Coatbridge. Great area. Always love going to Coatbridge. Right, big mention to Nemo Jr. from Erdre. He's in the room. Also Nathan Farmer, Catherine Kelly, Andrew Boner. We got Felix Gallagher and Trim, County Meath. George Sloan, we got Johnny Finlay, George McCartney over in Essex, Mary Colton, Paddy Joe Devane has joined us. Also Demi Louise Caddy, Damien Hitchin, Sean Lagan. How are you doing, Sean? Also Liz Dempsey, who's in Canada. Also Karen Piper, young Dara. Let's see who else. We got Sean Rogers, trying to get as many people mentioned as possible. Mickey Donnelly has joined us from South Carolina in the USA. Big hello to you, Mickey. Paul Hasty is in the room. Francis Kane, my old neighbour. Andrea Henderson, John McParland from Buckingham in England. Derek Burns, Sadie McCaffrey in County Mayo. Kevin Boner up in Derry. And also John Collins. And John, for you, I'm going to be playing you. No, I'm going to save grace to the next one because I've already had this queued up and ready to go. I'm going to do God Bless This Lovely Land of Mine, which you all should be familiar with. Great chant on the terraces with that one, isn't it? So I've loads of requests lined over from today, hundreds of messages on my phone. I try to get through as many when I sat in just before I had my dinner, before I went out in the cavalcade, before I come back in and try to read as many as I can. But I'll flick through them as well as Brenda writing all the requests. Just look at the floor there. Full of them today. When we went in, it was 42,000 had viewed the video from today, so you can imagine it's absolutely chaotic. Brenda's paying, still smoking from this afternoon in there. So let's do it. We'll do you, Damien Quinn. God bless this lovely land of mine, and God bless each and every one of you.
This land of mine, the old man said, will be alive when we are dead. My father's words on my mind. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless the mountains, the hills, and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I desire this lovely land of mine. Through misty eyes I see my land. I hunger for her future grand. What greater hunger can there be? I hunger still to see her free. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless the mountains, the hills, and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, then I desire this lovely land of mine. My gallant comrades passed away, but with this song I sing today. I sing my song before I die. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless the mountains, the hills, and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I desire this lovely land of mine. God bless this lovely land of mine. God bless the mountains, the hills, and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I desire this lovely land of mine.
That's the Damien Quinn version. Not too sure I'll play the Damien Quinn version this afternoon. I know I'll play that, but I'm not too sure what version I'll play. Michael Gallagher is in the room. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? Celine McKeown is in. Brian Mulhern. We got Tony Ferguson and Erskine. Gary Garvey. We got Una Taggart, David Hoy, Frank and Bridget, who join us all the way from Germany, just outside Dortmund. Also, Tony Fairweather. By the way, Frank and Bridget, marvellous result for Dortmund yesterday. Absolutely strolled it against Schalke. Was that Saturday? I'm losing track of the days. It was Saturday. Joseph Agnew, big mention to you in Ayrshire. Anne-Marie Lipton, say hi to Viv, who's in Glasgow. Paul Burrell in Scotland. And also Dermot Dooley. Yeah. Steve Clark, Dunfermline Celtic Supporters Club, big mention out to you. Also, a 21st birthday today. You'll not forget your birthday in a hurry. Jimmy Boy Monroe, wherever you are, Jimmy, big happy birthday to you. Martine Delaney's joined us. Also, my daughter Kiva and their Donegal boyfriend Frankie down in Beachmount, big hello to you. Frank Smith from Moss Park in Glasgow, big mention. And also James McGuire, Tony Ramey, Barney Keane, the brilliant Barney, great Celtic man too, and Shirley Walls. Right, next song I'm going to play is Grace. A lot of these last word today. I don't think I played it today because we're running out of time. But I'm going to dedicate it to everybody who's lost Celtic friends, Celtic loved ones over the years. You all know who you are. Notably, Jim, Barney's friend, who passed away in Glasgow at the weekends. He would have loved to see him 9 in a row. Also, John McCauley, he says, give a mention to his very good friend Harry Moran, who passed away back in 2007. He would have loved to see him today. It's the same with from all our relatives who absolutely love the Celtic. Think of them today as well. But remember them, we pray, and hopefully they're looking up there, looking down on us, and seeing us so happy down here. So for all our Celtic friends who have passed, we want to do Grace, and this is Paddy Riley.
As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they safely fail from our school days? They have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want.
Don't be afraid to put the names of your friends up. Put the rest in peace beside them. Put a wee heart beside them. Just put your friends in the dialogue box.
Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. And take me out at dawn and I will die.
Thanks, June.
With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these vain men, my love for this new land. But when called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Then take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your fingers. There won't be time to share our love, for we say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart's breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, I pause to be of you. I write some words upon the wall, so everyone will know. I love so much that I could see his blood on the road. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your fingers. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.
There's nobody else sings it in my eyes like Paddy Riley. I know Jim McCann did the original release version of it, but I don't think anybody touches that voice. Great man he is too, Paddy Riley. Can you please give a shout out, a big happy birthday shout out this week to the Bangkok King, Kieran Taggart, the second best manager in the world after Neil Lennon. And that comes in from Quinn. Bang, bang. Of course, Kieran and the Quins are season ticket holders on Big Jimmy Dara's Daisy Riley bus. So big mention to all the Daisy Riley club as well. And of course, the big king, Kieran Taggart. So happy birthday, Kieran. Big 6-0. My God, yeah. We're all getting old at Sally. Right, and a couple of other mentions here. Ben Madigan FC, Connor Lowe, he wants to give a big mention. That must be Ben Madigan CFC, I suppose. Yep, CFC Supporters Club. Connor, no problem. Ben Madigan, one of the great clubs in Belfast. Also, Brenton Maher, we got Jerry Sinclair, Brian Campsey, we got Ryan Nelson in Coatbridge. He's part of the Coatbridge Boys. Christy Kennedy, Eamon Kane, Phil Macklin and family down in St James's. Fiona Caskey, she's in the room with us. Right, let's see. What we're going to do now, I've also seen who's with us. Martin and Jay Beattie. Now, Martin and Jay were with us towards the end of the programme this afternoon, and I played Jay's wee song. And I absolutely love Jay's wee song because I understand everything that comes with the Downs and Proud, because we're a Downs and Proud family ourselves, with my brother and that. I do a lot of sort of functions throughout the year for all the groups that I'm asked to jump in and help with, and it's an absolute pleasure to stand with them. As you know, wee Jay is an ambassador for our club. You can see him standing in the Green Brigade section with Hoopy there, reining up the fans at certain stages when the heads go down. But wee Jay is an absolute cracker. And I thought to myself, I have to knock this out again. So I'm going to dim the lights. And wee Jay, I hope you're watching this on TV, right? Along with your daddy Martin. I'm going to step out of the road, drop the microphone. I'm going to put you on the big screen here. We're going to sing your song that Charlie and the boys wrote for you. If you're looking to get this song, please download it because it goes to the Downs and Proud Society. It's one of the groups that need funds. So if you can hop in, the details will be on the screen at the end. It will run the bottom of it. So if you can't jump in and download the single, you know the money's going to a good cause. So Jay, jump aboard. Here you come again. This is absolutely brilliant.
Are you song? Yeah. Right, let's go for it then. Right, you ready? Yeah. Right, put the music on. This is a good song. Turn it up. Ready? Yeah. My name is Jay, and I reach time. My name is Jay and I'm a Glasgow Celtic boy. I'm from Lurgan and I'm fighting inside to make some songs. And my grandma told me all the stories about Celtic. And the weekend comes I'm happy as can be. Where am I going? We're sailing across the Irish Sea. This is the song. Leaving all the sunset past through Samaras. On my way to Celtic Park. God, I'm here at last, so let's make some noise. Let's sing all the boys. Let's do the huddle and we'll cheer for the Celtic. We're gonna blows away. Oh, we go. Come on, Jay boy, to the huddle. I'll follow the Celtic. Wherever you may go. I'll follow the Celtic. Wherever you may go. Banjo. Well, I'm the Celtic rock in another. Can't forget the day that started me up. I was on dead with the red cup. My hero was the day I heard my daddy cry. And I won't forget the cheers till the day that I died. And then his medal in my hand. And told me I was a special fan. I was smiling. He took me to the dressing room. My heart was going I never let it so good to be alive. So let's make some noise. Let's sing for the boys. Let's take the heart and let's get for the Celtic. The rest of the blood away. Now we go. Come on, J-Boy, to the huddle. Follow the Celtic. Wherever they go. Follow the Celtic. Wherever we may go. There you go. Leave us one day to go out and play and score for the Celtic and hear all the fans chanting Jay. Jay boy, Jay. Get it? One, two, three, four. Let's make some noise. Let's sing all the boys. Let's play the huddle and cheer. So blows away. Oh, me you. Come on, Jay boy. To the huddle. I'll follow the Celtic wherever they go. I'll follow the Celtic wherever they go. I'll follow the Celtic wherever they go. Yeah. It's a big one. Thank God I'm here at last. So let's make some noise. Let's sing for the boys. Let's sing.
So those are the details in the bottom. So dancing parade, Charlie.
Come on, J-Boy, to the huddle. I'll follow the Celtic wherever they go. I'll follow the Celtic wherever they go. Yeah.
So we can get it out in iTunes. We Jay, the Celtic boy, all the money goes to the dancing parade charities. So well done, young Jay. I'm always delighted to see you. You're another one that makes me smile from the heart. Also give a couple of mentions to our Down Parade kids. We'll give Katie a mention. Katie was in the hot tub last night singing Celtic songs. Her daddy had done a couple of videos and sent them down to me. She's absolutely star as well. And also my brother Patrick. Hopefully he's listening this evening up in Twinbrook. So well done to each and every one of you. You're all ambassadors for Celtic, for Palladius. Right, let's see what we're going for now. Just I want to get this out of the room because Facebook were messing about today with taking us down. Listen, if we do go down the stages, don't worry, Declan's in the background there. He's going to make sure we're back and do all the watch parties. So just hang with us. If it does go down, don't worry, we'll get you back on and in the game right away. We'll not be hanging about too long. Right, let's give you another Celtic tune. We're knocking out all the tunes for you this evening. Let's see what we're going to go for now. Well, we'll take you back to 1953, the Coronation Cup, when we'll enter the tournament. That's the thought here. We'll just throw us in to see, because we were a wee bit in the doldrums at that time. And I thought here, put Celtic in, at least their fans will come out and support. And all of a sudden we did, and we ended up winning the thing. So let's do it. Here's the Coronation Cup. Patricia Fern's doing this version.
Said Lizzie to Philip as they sat down to dine. I just had a note from an old friend of mine. His name is Vic Jordy. He's loyal and true, and his beautiful nose is a bright shade of blue. He says that the Rangers are right on their game. We'll give them a trophy to add to their fame. We'll give them a trophy the Rangers can win. Said Philip to Lizzie, watch the Celtic step in. I said, Lizzie to Philip, they don't stand a chance. I'll send up my gunners to lead them a dance. With Celtic defeated, the way will be clear. A cup for the Rangers in my crowning year. Battle mass for the hopes of our loyal true blues. The Celts beat the Arsenal and the Manchester too. With Hibs in the final and all what a scene. All Hampden was covered in banners of green. Tooraloo, tooraloo. All Hampden was covered in banners of green. Said Lizzie to Philip when she heard the news. A blow has been struck to my loyal true blues. Oh, tell me, dear Philip, for you ought to know how to beat Glasgow Celtic and keep them below. Said Philip to Lizzie, there's only one way, and I've known this secret for many's a day. To beat Glasgow Celtic, you'll have to deport all the fighting mad Irish that give them support. Tooraloo, tooraloo. All the fighting mad Irish that give them support. Tooraloo, tooraloo. Old Hampden was covered in banners of green. Old Hampden
Patricia
was
Fern
covered
doing
in
a
banners
Coronation Cup song. And if you get in with the Charlie Tully interview that is on the Celtic Crack page, that somebody who's maybe watching on, it's there for you. The talk about Charlie Tully in the 53 Cup final. He was injured for the final, but a wee bit of detail on the run-up to it. Right, John Collins, forgot to mention John, Nick, Cat, James, all in Glasgow, who were the greatest played earlier, and we played it about 2 records ago, so dedicating that to you guys. Also, we'll give Brian Hughes a mention, and Tullamore, Tony Slack. Tony, I seen you get up the road, but they were passing me that quick in the motor cars when we were crossing each other's path. I only seen you when I get by. George Hoy, a big hail to you. Also, James McRory. James, how are you doing, mate? We met up in Dortmund a few years ago. Great to see you're online. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Also, Jake Mickelson, he's in with us. Kevin Fagan and Maria. Stephen Moyes, I think it's in Pole in Dorset. Johan Carlson from Stockholm in Sweden. It comes in from Peter and Danielle, and Tommy Craig, who is in Stirling. Great to see so many is all aboard and all these watch parties as well. Forgive me, some people are watching the watch parties. We can't see the comments coming through. It's the way they're shared all over the net. Can't believe it, within the day, 42,000 were viewing all our wee shows this afternoon, so I can't keep up with everything. Brenda's working hard in there, God bless him. And she will continue to do so to keep all those Celtic fans happy. Some of you are lucky enough to have been in Lisbon in '67, I'm sure. What we're going to do for you, Cadalpa, their version of '67 in the heat of Lisbon. They did the Quadrophenians version earlier. It's not a great version.
Walked into the liquor salon and it took talk. We had it won. We showed the world how to play. Now it's called the Celtic way. And we take that ball side to side and the interplay tries to hide. We play the ball front to back. Attack, 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 attack. In '67, in the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. See the boys become champions in '67. In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. To see the boys become champions. Rusty mounted for the ball, and the interplayers never saw the ball. They scored first, like the band and the best team, yeah. We won in the end, and Celtic fans, the tears of joy as Caesar held the big cup high. The picture still takes me back. Attack, 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 attack in '67. In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. To see the boys become champions in '67. In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. To see the boys become champions. "50 years on since that May day when Gamble Craig Simpson played. Johnston Chalmers were back back, all the ride. Something back and together with Levinson, Wallace and all. McLean and Holland heard Jock call. The team of Lions were mirrored black. Attack, 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 attack in '67. In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. To see the boys become champions in '67. In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. To see the boys become champions.
Big match into cancelling down at John Patrick, one of our key workers. The exhalation. Hope you're enjoying the show, enjoying the name of the road party. That Memphis Day. I'll not forget that story.
In the heat of Lisbon, rocking in the thousands. You see the boys become champions.
Also shooting, Lynch, who is with us, Leah Armstrong, Greta Meehan, Eddie McPhillips in Glasgow.
Attack, 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 attack. Attack, 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 attack.
Cadalpa, some of our mates who go down to the Ireland games, they play in the rugby club before the matches. We're going to see them, cracking band. If you get a chance, if you ever see them performing or even advertised around about Glasgow, definitely go and see them. Great band. Jackie Guthrie, Conor Lowe, Paul Sharp, Paul Blaney, Michelle Kelly, Mickey Donnelly, Derek, and Carl Flynn, who are from Larnock. It's their wedding anniversary as well. Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary and 9 in a row day. Congratulations to you too. Also, plenty of requests for music here. Don't worry, we'll get through as many of those as possible. Another couple of shout outs here. Douglas Sutherland, he's in the Winkle Beer Garden. Oh, sorry, Winkle Garden Bar. I thought I was in a beer garden there. Sorry, that's probably your own, Douglas. Also, Thomas Gibney, who's from Coventry. Brian Doherty from View Park, Hill Hill. Kieran Higgins in East Kilbride. Anthony Ryder from Galway. Kevin Fagans, who's in Downpatrick. We also have Eileen Cassidy has joined us. Hi, Eileen. And also Dirty McDonald. So plenty is in. Right, so we got a gentleman, or not a gentleman, it's a lady. Anne-Marie Lipton, she wants Viva La Quinta Brigada. We did the Cruncher version earlier on, so we're going to do a different version from what we did this afternoon. So we're mixing it up a wee bit. I'm not too sure who's singing this version. It's unmarked on this computer. I know it's marked on this, but
10 years before I saw the light of morning,
it's Charlie, of course, isn't it?
a comrade ship of heroes was laid. From every corner of the world came singing.
And it's nice for Johnny. I know you love this too.
15th International
Within the
Brigade.
links, we'll put the lyrics on the screen.
They came to stand beside the Spanish people to try and stem the rising fascist times. Franco's allies were the powerful and wealthy. Frank Ryan's men came from the other side. Even the olives were bleeding as the battle for the Britain thundered on. Truth and love against the force of evil. Brotherhood against the fascist plan. Viva la Quinta Brigada. Muster around the fence we made and fight. Atlante was the cry around the hillside. Bells all moving tonight. But the rear was Church of Iron Pastor. From Kalani across the Pyrenees he came. From Terry came a brave young Christian couple. Side by side they fought and died in Spain. Tommy Woods, aged 17, died in Grenoble. With the piano here now to hold his gun. From Dublin to the beat, they held the wheel. But they fought and died beneath the blazing sun. Viva la Quinta Brigada. The master and the fence they made and fight. Atlante was crying around that hillside. Bells all over them tonight. Many Irishmen heard the call of Franco. From Hitler and Mussolini too. Propaganda from the pulpits and newspapers helped toast the beat to lift his crew. Then the word came from a new support the Nazis. The men of Cologne they faked yet again. When the bishops left the blue shirts in WB, and they sent beneath the swastika to Spain. Viva la Quinta Brigada. The master and the place they made and fight. And Atlante was the crying around the hillside. Bells all over them tonight. This song is a tribute to Frank Ryan. Kid Conway and Diddy Cody too. Peter Daly, Charlie Wakeman and Drew Bonner. Well, many died, I can't but name a few. Danny Doyle, Blaze Brown and Charlie Connery. Liam Thomason and Jim Straley from the Balls. Jack Naughty, Tommy Mann and Frank Conroy. Jim Foley, Tony Fox and Dick O'Neill. Viva la Quinta Brigada. The master and the fence they made and fight. Atlante was the crying around the hillside. Bells all over them tonight. Viva la Quinta Brigada. Oh, viva la Quinta
What a song. Talks about the many Irishmen who left this country for fighting in the international brigades against fascism. And I also see Barty Kane had put up that his grandfather fought in the international brigades. Didn't know that, Barty. A true hero, eh? Also, I've noticed a few comments coming in from a few Sepconians in the room there. Don't worry, they're gone. I can monitor some of them. I know another watch parties that they're getting through, but I just managed to get black a couple of them. So don't react to them. If any come in there, listen, don't react to them. You know what I mean? They're hurting bad. Really bad. Big message to Fiona Casket. She's with Rosemary, Journey, Marion, and Mia. Also, Sean Cannon. He's in Port Glasgow. Hello, Sean. We were talking about Port Glasgow today. And the little photograph, we've got a Joe O'Neill, great guy from Port Glasgow. Thomas McGee from Hamilton in Scotland. Also, Robert Scott from Colombo in Scotland. Anne-Marie Lipton in Glasgow. Steve Wilson. He's in the French Paris Celtic CSE Supporters Club. And Louise Douglas, who is in Inverness. Right, we've got our Paris Celtic Supporters Club in, and we've got him in. There's only one song that we can play. If he's in, we've got to do I Want to Be Edward. And of course, we've got Tony Boy singing this. Tony Ray. Let's see. So once again, for Stevie Wilson over in France there, we're going to do I Want to Be Edward. And I'll tell you what, we'll throw a wee bit of French Eddie on the back screens as well as we'll play on this. It's a great version of this. The sound quality isn't outstanding, but you get the jab of it.
I don't have to sell my soul. He's already in with. I don't need to sell my soul. He's already in with. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. I don't have to sell my soul. He's already in me. I don't need to sell my soul. He's already in me. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. That's it. You adore me. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be Edward. I wanna be. enough to sell my soul. He's only in me, that's only to sell my soul. He's only in me, only the airport. Only the airport. You told me I wanna be a club. I wanna be a club. I wanna be a club. I wanna be
It's essential that we keep Franchetti for 10 in a row. The guy is just phenomenal, isn't he? And of course, he's just a great character. He's not greedy on the ball. He'll pass the ball when somebody's in a better position. The greed isn't there. That's what makes him just outstanding from the others. Right, more mentions here. We've got Jeff Powers joined us. Also, Eddie Cruzier has joined us. How you doing, Eddie? Derek and Paul in Blantyre. We've also Emma Doherty. We've got David Campbell. We've also got the Donkey family. Let's see. We also have Karen Paper. We've mentioned you earlier, Karen. Oh, you're looking at a song there, right? Dead on. Get that sorted for you. Donahue family. Big mention to you. That's in Ferguson Park. Let's see. We're going to go. Yeah, the Wolf Tones. My heart is in Ireland. Right. There's two people have asked for this. It's on one of these sheets here. Let me dig it out. Yep. For Barney Kane and also Kathy Clemson over in New York. So we're going to do this for you. It's a song, of course, all about Irish people having to leave these lands to go and seek jobs over in England, Scotland, Wales. And it's a great wee tune for anybody that's moved across the water or has lived across the water for a while. It's a cracking wee song. So enjoy this as we get the boys to sing My Heart is in Ireland. Once again for Barney and Kathy, enjoy. It's a 9 in a row party. Traditional tunes, fun, crack, giving everybody a mention all over the world. It's been a great momentous day. And so let's bring it down a wee bit for the Wolf Tones. My Heart is in Ireland.
In the east end of London, I met an old man. He kept a bar called the Horses and Tram. My parents were Irish, they loved that dear land. The Cockney, he smiled and he shook my old hand. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. So far here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old home is calling to me. Near a coal mine in Wales, by a roadside cafe, a young girl came smiling and to me did say, well, my folks are from Ireland, me dad, he hopes one day, when he leaves the mine, sure we'll go back to stay. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. So far here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The
calling to me. And I went through the Midlands, each city and town. I found there were Irish in each place I roamed, and I drank and I sang in a public on the ground. With the Birmingham Irish, we sang songs of home. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old world is calling to me. Then I went north to Scotland, to Glasgow on the Clyde. I met with some young lads, set Celtics our side. All our folks are from Ireland, the island of the green. That country we love, but a place we've not seen. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old world is calling to me.
That's for a lot of people who moved out there. I'm sure there's a lot of you in Scotland and England and Wales all tuned in that your parents had to leave Irish shores to go and maybe get a bit of work over there and they ended up living over there. I hope they've kept your Irish identity. I'm sure your parents had it drummed into you anyway to keep it. Annie Brown has joined us. David Queen has joined us. Also Matty Rose, Carlin Costello. She's with John and Stephanie. Also Paul, part of the New York Celtic Supporters Club. I was supposed to put the t-shirt on, Paul. I never even got up. I was straight in the door, straight in getting this loaded on. It's been a hectic day and I haven't even got up to look for the t-shirt. But I guarantee you, I'm going to dig it out. We do the Celtic show every Wednesday night, so I will wear it on a Wednesday night. I'll definitely wear it. It's a lovely t-shirt too. Let's see, more people here are requesting records. I've got to get through some of these because I don't want to be lagging behind with some of them. Who asked for the legend? Yeah, Oran McCleve. Sorry, Oran, this is a wee bit late, but we're finally getting around to doing it for you. We're going to do the Padraig Moore version. He does the best version of a song that was originally written about Mandela getting out of jail, but it's got its Irish perspective to it, and it's absolutely beautiful. First time I heard this, it brought tears to my eyes. So enjoy it, Padraig Moore doing The Legend.
I went to see The Legend just the other night, out in the Yankee Stadium underneath the light. And I heard a romance speak there after years and years of jail. His name it was Mandela, and he came to tell his tale. Oh, how the crowd they cheered him loudly, how then the silence fell, and he spoke of the hard years in the South African cell. And although
was free now. His heart was in pain because his country and his people still wore the apartheid's chain. He said he hoped that we would join him as he walked down the freedom's path. And lucky smiles would be the hardest, but they would be the last. And to join our hands together so that we might be one. Try to find ourselves the courage at this battle we won. Well, I'm home for that same evening. I fell asleep and had a dream. I was standing in the doorway in an Irish field, and all around the headstones of our martyrs from the past. I was standing there in silence when they spoke to me. Kevin Barry is my name, and I died in a hangman's noose for they wanted the name to my comrades, but this I would not do. And I am born in Kingston, and I died by England's hand for bringing German rifles to the lonely battlefield. James Conley is my name. The working people wear my life. When they shot me down in Kilmainham jail, it brought great civil strife. And I am 40 years. I was murdered by a foe because I went to proclamation from the steps of the GPO. Well, the last voice that I heard said my name is Bobby Sands. He said it's good to hear Mandela's words ringing through the land. I only hear them up in Belfast, in Derry and Tyrone. Maybe then those English soldiers don't know it's time to go home. Well, I know in the morning nothing makes sense at all. But then I can't believe that they knocked down the Berlin Wall. Or they freed Nelson Mandela. How could this really be? Maybe now we will see Ireland reunited and free. Maybe now we will see Ireland reunited and free.
Wow, isn't that outstanding? The lyrics of that. How did somebody sit down and write a song as good as that? It's outstanding. Well done. Whoever penned that to paper. Outstanding. The legend. And that was Patrick Moore in that version. Would some more people to give a mention to? Loads of mentions to give out here. Brenda's been busy in there. reading them all out. Andrew, Jamie, Jameson, a big shout out to the San Francisco Celtic Supporters Club. Be just about the afternoon over there. Just out of your beds. You should have been out earlier on because the people on from San Francisco got out of their beds so they needed a row announcement this morning. Louise Conlon, she's joined us. Also, Jordan Callahan, Marty McKiernan. Marty, I high-fived you by accident going up a road. I just got excited, but lucky enough, it hand sanitizer and it's sanitized, not as if you have dirty hands or anything, but you know what I mean, just doing the right thing. But great to see you this evening at the cavalcade going up the Falls Road. Also, Logan Gaza. Oh, Jesus, how are you doing, son? Everything good? Yeah, hopefully back to work soon. Well, social distancing involved. Also, Rosie Biggins with us, Dylan Hoy. We got Jane Burke. Also, that is, I can't make that out. I'll get Brenda to rewrite that one. Parker's in Glasgow. It comes in from Barbara Parker. Big mention to all you guys. Mary Teresa Carroll from County Tipperary. We've got Maureen Letitia. She's in Germany. So we've a lot of German listeners that do come in to us. And also Philip Murphy from Cork, #1 Celtic Supporters Club, who I've met in Germany loads of times as we go over for to see Dortmund, and they end up with the Celtic Tremona Boys, which is a Dortmund stroke Celtic group. And they're absolutely brilliant. And if you're ever over at Dortmund, definitely go and hook in with these guys. Have a day in the Zoom's Opener bar. And it's a Celtic Dortmund bar, and it's absolutely brilliant. The crack on its 90, and you'll never meet better people. Honest to God, the hospitality they show us when we go over is just second to none. Absolutely second to none. Kevin Fagan, big mention to you. Also, Andrew Owen in Antrim. We also got Trace Houston in Ilford. Or Titch Houston, Ilford ASU. Must be the wee active service you've got going down there. Also, Christopher Bradley, Andrew Gagg from the Billy McNeil Celtic Supporters Club at Airdrie, Kevin Mackle, and Jared Kingsall. Kingsall, how you doing, my friend? Isn't this a great momentous occasion? It's 9 in a row day. I'm sure you're like myself. Kingsall's a big Celtic man like myself, and a big shirt collector as well. He loves the retro shirts too. Right, what we're going to do for you now is there's a lot of people asking for the old red tunes. I'm trying to save, doing a wee mix up between red tunes and Celtic tunes as well. So we'll make sure we'll keep the mixture going. Let's see, who we got for this one? Karen Paper's looking black and tan. So we'll do the black and tans, then we'll come back with more Celtic music, then we'll do a couple of reds in behind that as well. So hang in there, don't worry, we're going right across the board here. I was hoping to do the video up on the screen here, so I'll try this again and make sure it plays for us. So don't forget, keep leaving your requests in there with Brenda, and she'll make sure that they're all sorted for you. But we want to know about all your Celtic Supporters Clubs from all throughout the world. Please get them in. It doesn't seem to be playing on that one, so hopefully if I knock it in on this one, it will come up for us here. See, we grambling in the works. Definitely is. Because it's not even coming up on this. My God. Usually 89 times out of 100. It's giving me everything but. Right, tell you what I'll do. Try it one more time here. BLACK. And there it is. It's jumped up for us, thank God. Let's do Commit Black and Tans, and probably the Loose Tones version that will knock out here for you.
I was born in the Dublin street where the Lyle runs the beats, and the loving English street that walked all over us. And every single night, coming me down home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out of the chorus. Come out, shiver like a dance, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife why you want medals down in Flanders. How the RA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes up near the Shamrock. Come to us and you slew them all out 2 by 2. Like Zulus they had spears, a bow and arrows. Over 8 they swore, coming to 16 pound a gun. And you frightened them down, they lives to tomorrow. Come on, shiver like and hands,
come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. The Aldi IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes up near the Strand. Come listen to your tale, how you surrendered with Parnell. When you talk of a world truly persecuted, and I just sneers and jeers that you lonely little tear. When our leaders on 16th were executed. Come out, shiver like a cat, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Now, all the IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely days of Hillsborough. Come out, shiver like a cat, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Now, all the IRA made you run like Galloway from the green and lovely days of Hillsborough.
Hey, right. Few apologies to make here. I called Brenda Barbara there. So Brenda Parker, apologise. Called you Barbara. Brenda just come out of the window there and give off to me. Orna in Intel Lock, who is in with us this evening. So that's Orna. I thought that said Orla. And just the way we're trying to sift through all these requests. So many apologies if I give the wrong name out there. Right, let's go. We're going to do the Irish Soldier Laddie straight in behind it. A couple of great Celtic tunes in behind
Was
this.
a morning in July, I was walking through the prairie. I heard a battle cry from the mountain overhead. I looked up to the sky, saw an Irish soldier laddie who looked steering fearlessly and said, "Oh, what do you stand in the round like a true Irish man, and go on fight the horses of the crowd? Well, you are the holy to an Irish battlefield, for the night we're all to be a welcome down." Said I to the soldier man, "Will you take me to your captain? It'll be my pride and joy for the off with you today. By your brother and word, and my sword and his copy, to the long captain I did say, yes, I will stand in the battle like a true Irish man, and go and fight the forces of the ground. And I will not know you to an Irish battlefield, for the night to go and be a welcome down." As we march back to our homes in the shadow of the evening, with our banners flying low to the memory of the dead, we return back to our homes, but without our soldier laddie. But I never will forget the words they said. What did you say? How will you stand in the land like a true Irish man, and go and fight the forces of
Kevin Baker's been in touch. Can you mention my wife again? Maria Nicola Baker. So she's complaining. She's complaining about he got a mention and she didn't. So Maria Nicola Baker, big mention to you. It's a thing, the road party there. Are you ready for some Celtic tunes? What am I meant to say? This is tops it all, doesn't it? 9 in a row champions. I was near jumping up. I've got a pendant. It's you know what I mean? It's about 10 feet in the air up here, and it's an original pendant from when we did 9 in a row way back in 1973. And I'm quite tempted to actually jump up and grab it down to show you it all, but I'm not too sure about the shelving here because I built it and I'm making it that good. Maybe you want to put the camera around and pan it around later, we'll zoom in on it.
Sure, it's a grand old team to play for. Sure, it's a grand old team we dad. When you read its history, it's enough to make your heart grow sad. God bless them, we don't care if we win, lose, or draw. Darn the hair we can. because we only know that there's going to be a show, and the Glasgow Celtic will be there. The best known team in Scotland, and the figures on the ground. We support the Celtic as they are the finest in the land. We love them, we'll be there to give the boys a cheer when the big flag flies and the cheers us up when we know the Scottish Cup is coming home to rest in paradise. It's a Randall team.
You're right, Martin. Some shit putting in the there.
Yes, it's a Randall team, be dad. When we read its history, it's enough to make your heart grow sad. God bless them, we don't care if we win, lose, or draw. Darn the hair we care, because we only know that there's going to be a show, and the Glasgow Celtic will be there, and the Glasgow Celtic will be there.
We've been broadcasting for a good hour and 40 minutes, and we got our first red banner up, and it was during the Celtic song. I'm not too sure if that's even copyrighted, that song. But anyway, if it does go down, bear with us. We'll be back right away, and we'll have all the watch parties started right away, because we'll get Declan on standby. He's going to go around and put the watch parties all back on again. And Damien McCready and family, big message to you. Also, Greta Meehan, that's up in our down. Ronnie Drew Stamling and his family have joined us. Also, Jordan Joseph, Alice Foster, Paddy Tracy in Donegal, and Revan Stooney in Glasgow, Tony Davers in Carfin, Jimmy Higgins, and that comes in from Kieran Higgins, and St James's Swift doing the 10K. All info on the St James's Swift's page. That's for all our Westies will know. St James's Swift is down where the old Belfast Celtic used to be. That's the area that they're in. If you want to go onto their site, add them on there. They're a great football team, doing a lot for mental health as well in the district. So get at them, because there's some interesting things going on in their football club, and they're going places. So get in and add them on there. You might see a St James's Swift player maybe getting picked up by Celtic somewhere in the future. Charlie Tully came from the same street, you know. Right, we're going to go to that's one of my favourite Celtic songs. That came in Monday the Vale. Went a wee bit cracker to roll the sentence off and dirty playing ball.
Way down in Europe, in the land of the sun, football beats, we sing. Of Europe and racing from Argentina, but nearly everyone came to the land of football beats just to see. There was TV cameras from every nation, but not from the BBC. Oh, 1, 2, then 3 was the dirtiest game you ever seen. Between the Glasgow Celtic, the champions of Europe, and racing from Argentina. Over the record American state, over the Glasgow Celtic, it's one jumping, the racing he was great. Cause he sent a bill and a Bobby Buckner too. He sent up Yogi Bear as well. When he said no about it, he told me he was nothing, and he told me to go. Cheers game he ever seen. Between the Glasgow Celtic, the champions of Europe, and racing from Argentina. Reds on the world. A race away was the time. By big time devil, the gentle giant, his man goes Celtic will fight. Wearing a spectre through the gentle of the land, as the empathy he'd like to say. He said, I'm sorry I can replay. I know it looks like me, but I swear it was Danny Kaye. Oh, 1, 2, and then 3. Was the dirtiest game you ever seen? Between the glass of Celtic, the champions of Europe, racing from Argentina. Well, it's a Saturday show that came up with the ball, catching the racing on the cup. But the next time we meet them, we're surely gonna beat them, because Celtic will be tougher than the well, yesterday, I halfway away, the dog street would like to take it down. He says, I made a Celtic circle, we're sailing in the curve, and I'm rocking my car. Oh, 1, 2, and then 3. Was the dirtiest game you ever seen? Between the glass from Argentina. Oh, 1, 2, and then 3. Was the dirtiest game you ever seen? Between the glass of Celtic, the champions of Europe, racing from Argentina.
Oh, I grew up with my father constantly talking about that match.
Was the dirtiest game you ever seen?
A real dirty game. And I remember when I was younger, I went to one of the talk with the Lisbon Lions coming over. I was only a kid, and I remember Bertie Hall and all speaking about the game and getting sent off. Oh, that is one rough match. There is footage of it out there. You can get it on YouTube to see how excruciating that other team were. They were animals, absolute animals. Right, can I give a wee mention to Watsy? Watsy, I've just seen your photo there. He's up in the Craig in Derry. And I've seen you a lovely family photograph there with you and the daughter and the wee doggy and all your Celtic stuff. Great to see this evening. I know a lot of people are feeling it this evening because they can't associate with friends. I have a smashing group of Celtic friends. And same again, I was just looking out of car windows at them earlier on. Kevin, he's stuck up in Langmore there. And we can't sort of gather together. But listen, see in the future, I am sure between all the supporters groups and even the club as well, we're going to have one hell of a day to celebrate this. We're celebrating it now. Although we're indoors in our families. But here, listen, this ain't going to last forever. Don't worry. We will be out and we will celebrate this and stay. Like, and just imagine when the lockdown's lifted and it's all painted into the streets and into the bars to celebrate. It will be a momentous day. And 9 in a row, and there's a 10 looking out in front of us. I'm not sort of thinking about it at the minute, but I'm sure it's there in the back of everybody's heads. Right, more Celtic songs. Let's keep them going. I'm going to do the 4-leaf clover. And also, who sent me another wee message here? Sean Fitzsimmons, going to have a look at your wee messages thing too on the phone as well. So let's do, this is, I think Pat Woods does this, the 4-leaf clover. Let's get it out and get it on for you. Very good, Sean, very good.
The clove on my breast, and the green and white upon my chest. It's such a joy for us to see, like the fall Celtic waves. Tenders, long time indeed. We stood with pride until the beat. Our loyalty on ancient ground was rebuilt on public bond. With clover on my west, and the green and white upon my chest. It's such a joy for us to see the fall Celtic way. And he wrote the winds of change and the things he brought, the lonely night, what the next rising A house of steel and 60,000 Celtic king with a holy cloth on my breast and the green and white upon my chest. It's such a joy for us to see what the great ball Celtic way. Work is done and stage is set. The Celtic dream can now be met. And a sea of green we'll get today to sit and watch the champions play. With a holy clover on my breast and the green and white upon my chest. It's such a joy for us to see how they play football the Celtic way. Holy gold on my breast and the green and white upon my chest. It's such a joy for us to see how they play football the Celtic way. Play football the Celtic way. Play football the Celtic way. Play football the Celtic way.
Tremendous. Sean, I enjoyed that wee picture. You're one of Bradley that does a chase all in the Celtic gear. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Stephen Burns, big mention to you. He's with Karen and he's in Glasgow. Paul Devine, who wants a shout out to his son Dev. A big shout out to his son. Ian Fullerton, also Peter Peterson, who is in with us. Laura Bell asked for a shout out to Tomas, Jackie, and Laura. And Sean Fagan, consent from your daddy. Also Laura Fagan and Kevin and Downpatrick. Somebody's trying to phone me there. You can't phone me when I'm on air, for God's sake. More singles. People looking the town I love so well. Painting on the Agony. And we'll play Painting on the Agony. Oh, they brought us down on Facebook. Right, YouTubers, hang with me, and we're going to restart our watch parties here on Facebook. So hang in there. Declan! I can't do the business. I have myself here. I mean, it's it on. You can put it on if you want. Fuckers here. Get into my. Really fucking taking down to these bastards. Oh my God, Facebook, that was rude. Facebook, that was rude. Maybe one or two is do the regulars that come in with us. We do disco weekends and all in here, and we do our Celtic night on a Wednesday. And what it is, we like a PRS license to play this stuff, and I've emailed loads of times Facebook to let them know. The record companies, the worst about it, they send the videos back to me. Going, they're yours, no problem, play away. And you can take it down in nights and everybody's in lockdown. We're helping everybody, but they don't seem to help us. But anyway, there's my rant over. We were about to get into a few other tunes there. I was mentioning a few people and what they wanted. Tell you what, we'll hang off with them. We'll do a couple of the Celtic pop tunes. You'll enjoy the next couple. It's Zombie Nation but we got to do Mental as Anything. Any of you know the song? It was a one-hit wonder from Australia that had this in the charts. And we've been singing it to the Stepconians this last while back. Declan's getting the watch party started again, so hopefully we'll get you all aboard. I can see the thumbs up get up there and the wee numbers, and not that good to see, but I can see they're rising anyway. So let's do Mental as Anything. Let's live it up.
I can see you looking through those tears. Don't tell you what you're waiting for. I can't believe you're alone. Yeah, let me warm your hands against the cold. Close encounter with a fallen man who never came after what he got.
Oh, we're back in the room. Come on, sing it to your Stepconian. All together now.
You in the sad face, come to my place, baby. You decide to dance,
Let's really rub it in. Come on, put up a picture of Brownie.
if you smile, you walk for them, for all the people in the speak of joy.
Hey!
You never live town. Yeah, you in the sad face, come to my place, baby. You decide to dance, I keep crying, baby. Just answer me the question why. You stand alone by the phone in the corner.
All the new Celtic friends have jumped on board with us today. Don't forget, we do a Celtic night every Wednesday nights. And also, if you're doing nothing at the weekends, which most of us are in that predicament, we'll run disco. We'll do a 70s and 80s disco on a Friday night and an open request disco on a Saturday. So if you're willing to hang about, you're more than welcome to come
I can't believe that you're alone in here. Let me worry, friends against the wall. If you smile, walk around, all the people in the speak of joy. But if you laugh, you never in town. So that's just the point. Hey, yeah, you in the sad place, come to my place and live it. You decide to dance, so I keep crying, live it up. Let's live it up. Live it up. Live it up. Hey, yeah, you. With a sad face, come to my place, come to my place, baby. Baby, you with a sad face, come to my place, baby. You decide to dance, so I keep crying, baby.
Name championships in a row. And there's someone out there saying, dedicate the name championships to our number 9 and dedicate it to people that are struggling with mental health as well. No better than Lee Griffiths that have come out and spoke out in that subject. And what way did Lee Griffiths come back? After Christmas into January, February, he was absolutely outstanding. Lindsay Graham, Harry McNally's in the room. Alright, Harry, how are you, mate? I'm telling people to go in and watch your interview here. Rosalie Slacker, like hello to you, love. All the slackers. Big message to Johnny out there shopping out in Lisburn. I hope you're wearing your Celtic shirt when you were doing it. Get some curious looks around that time. Also mentioned to Lewis and Julie, who were late getting in with a cavalcade. The money's to get it on the way down the road. Hope you enjoyed the atmosphere. It was absolutely electric on the road. The mess of the border in the room, Shane Rice McLaughlin. Also Nicky Rogan. As Anton went there, give Anton a big hug for me. 9 in a row there. Of course, as we all know, Anton has interviews on the Celtic Crack page as well. Get in there and get a watch of it or a listen. One of West Belfast's famous sons and a member of the centenary team of 1988. So jump in and listen to his interview online. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot of them. Because one or two of them have dipped into our chat rooms. And we're going to do, Turncraft 400 and Knockout Zombie Nation. After this, we'll dig into the Wolves Tones as requested. We're going to do the Celtic Symphony right up behind us. Peter Slugger Jr. playing this for you. Big mention to Miss Sally Buddy as well. Harry Bull, what a day this is. I'm the pinch myself. It's like Christmas morning in here getting up. More shout-outs. We've got Jordan Callahan. She wants to say hello to Emma, Katrina, Piers, and Orla. Hello to you guys. Leonard Laverty, down Patrick. That comes in from Dominic Mooney. So Leonard, hope you're enjoying the music, mate. John Flood, big mention to you. Piers Crane is in the room. What about the Piercy boy? Hope you're doing well, son, and the family. Sinead Tugger and all the boys and girls in Trim. Is it Trim? Trinity Meath? Because we do have Big Excalibur comes in with us as well. Oh, yep. Joe Maher's in the room. Also Mick and Janine. And the Patna Tims. Great to have your ears. Tell you what we'll do for you. We'll play on the agony. We'll save the Woodstock Celtic Symphony for a wee bit later. We'll not miss it for you.
The London Park was crowded, the fans began.
Joseph Jordan.
The Rangers fans were singing of the right their father.
I'm going to play for all the boys working in Lidl.
They changed the tune, the Celtic flag was set.
I'm sure one or two will not appreciate this one. Crank it up.
Island on the agony, really comes the style. 1, 2, 3, 4 lovely goals, scoring all the while. There's nothing in the whole wide world makes you want to smile, like watching Glasgow Celtic putting on the style. Let us see cause trouble with us running through. And the long ball from defence, he made it number 2. All that day he worked his way to make the Rangers France, and the Celtic end went round the bend, doing the victory dance. Smiling on the agony, putting on the style. 1, 2, 3, 4 lovely goals, scoring all the while. Nothing in the whole wide world makes you want to smile, like watching Glasgow Celtic putting on the style. Just before the interval came goal number 3. This time it was slotted home to young George Connery. And his first cup final that he'll not forget. Locked the ball round Big John Gray into the Rangers net. Island on the agony, putting on the style. 1, 2, 3, 4 lovely goals, scoring all the while. Nothing in the whole wide world makes you want to smile, like watching Glasgow Celtic putting on the style. Shambles was our centre, he gave his all and more, and to him fell the honour of scoring number 4. Dribble down the left wing, shot which goal looks best. Once again the Scottish Cup is resting in Parkland. Silent on the agony, sitting on the style.
Yes, Joe, we'll do that towards, or sorry, Brian, we'll do that towards the end of the evening. To McDonald.
Nothing in the whole wide world makes you want to smile, like watching Glasgow Celtic.
Who's crying in there?
Putting on the style.
Is there a few in there?
Silent on the agony.
Declan's gone through some of the watch parties there, and a few Selconians have made their way in. Why have you come here? Please, get away. There's nothing more insulting. You actually come in here and watch us partying in a 9-in-a-row party. You must have knacks of brass, honest to God. People, just ignore them. Let them write what they want there. Who's that? He supports Sheffield Wednesday and Sevco. I don't know. Right, well, don't pile it on the agony. That's about Celtic, of course, piling it on. 4-0 win in the 69 Cup final. And we're going to do you Gary Oak. Once the lead man of our Oak, now he's out solo. And we just can't get enough. And we can't get enough of the Celtic 9-in-a-row champion.
Oh, when I see you Celtic, I go right off my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you make to do, all the things you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Slip and slide, I'll be falling in love. And I just can't seem to get enough. No, oh, when I see you Celtic, I go right off my head. I just can't get enough.
I just can't get enough. All the things you make do, all the things you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. It's late on me falling apart, and I just can't seem to get enough. No,
And then as you're tuning in to the Wednesday night show, we're doing a Seville montage of photographs. If you're out in Seville and you want to put a picture into my messenger, we're going to do all the photographs on the screen. We're going to do a montage of photographs and some memories of Seville. We're going to be talking about that on Wednesday night between 9 and 11 o'clock. So get the pictures in. Sorry, 8 and 11.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you make me do, all the things you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. This is late on me falling along, and I just can't seem to get enough. No, I just can't seem to get enough of Celtic.
It's not outstanding. Don't forget Wednesday nights. We're hoping that you can jump aboard, but if you want to include yourself on Wednesday night, listen, it's an open format. We knock out all the Celtic songs. We go along, bring people's memories and it. But this week we're concentrating on Seville. It's the anniversary coming up of Seville here this week. So on Wednesday nights, as I say, we're taking over the screen here. We're going to put up photographs of all your Seville memories. So if you've got a nice photograph of you in Seville, what to do is personal message me on what do you call it? Messenger, yeah. Messenger, send it in Messenger, and we're going to compile a lovely wee video, and we're going to put the memories on the screen. We're going to play a couple of the singles that were big around that time for the Seville game. And it'll be just knocking out some good memories. And you can also add into it how you ended up in Seville, if you've had any unusual story, how you travelled there, how you got a match ticket, stuff like that. Let us know, because we want to put them on the screen there and talk about some of the great memories. A few more people to mention here before I play the next song. We've got Alana McIntyre. She wants to say hello to Connie. So big hello there. Also, Scott Boyce joined us. Rob, who's in Essex. Big shout out to you. Also, Daniel Lyons, former Cliftonville and Donegal Celtic player, wants a shout out to Kieran, Evelyn, and all the kids. No problem, Daniel. I was actually delighted to see you got your old Cliftonville shirt back and somebody brought it back your way. It's the way you get united with this stuff. Also, Jerry Doherty, Carndonald, #1 Celtic Supporters Club. So a big shout out to all you boys that are in it. Also, Chico Fuller, he has joined us. Also, Mary McLeod, James Green, also Kevin Smith and Corridon, and Morris Fox, who's with Reagan and Declan. Right, I'm going to play the next song. And I want to do this for the Derry Pally. I've been trying to get in touch with the Derry Pally to come on for an interview on the show, because we've had Anton Rogan, we've had Paul Byrne talking about, with all Irish guests on, and last week we broke with them all because Joe Miller jumped in. Joe done a brilliant job, an absolutely brilliant job, and Declan was like throwing a face, and Joe was telling them what he wanted to know, and I was going, keep quiet, he's going too far here. But you can see the interviews are on the Celtic Crack page. Get in and get a look at them. But I'd love to get Paddy McCord in. Paddy McCord was our Declan's hero, absolute hero. There was a few times that I brought Declan to meet Paddy McCord, and the way the circumstances fell, he never got a personal wee audience with him. And I would just love to set this up so Declan could, you know what I mean, at least speak with Paddy on air. So hopefully, Paddy, if you're listening, please, if you can, just touch base with us. And I'll tell you how good we are. We're going to drop down the lights, and we're going to do the best of the Derry Pally on the back screen here. And we're going to play a wee song in Paddy's honour as well. So enjoy this, because Paddy They didn't call him the Derry Pelly for nothing. He was just absolutely outstanding. He was an absolute joy to watch. So here we go. Some of the great moves of the Derry Pelly on the back screen. Enjoy, and we'll do a lovely wee song on Paddy's honour as well.
Oh, don't sell my coat, Paddy my coat. I just don't think you'll understand that if you sell my coat, Paddy my coat, you're gonna have a riot on your hands. He comes from Ireland, and he just took his time. He's a football wizard on the ball. You've seen him on the telly, he's called a dirty belly, and he has pals the country Donegal. Our Paddy is your man, he is the son of Dan. He the hair looks just like a witch. As he walks to and fro, which way he's gonna go. When you watch him, it's like dancing to a jig. I don't sell my coat, Paddy my coat. I just don't think you'll understand that if you sell my coat, Paddy my coat, you're gonna have a riot on your hands. Our Paddy has an army, something that they have me. The Green Brigade and known throughout the land. When they're pointing to each other, there's never any bother. The Derry Pelly's Glasgow Celtic band. Now we know he likes a smoke, a baby and a joke, and we also know he doesn't like to train. But to beat the current buns, the circle all the Huns, he says he only needs a sofa brain. I don't sell my coat, or Paddy my coat. I just don't think you'll understand that if you sell my coat, Paddy my coat, you're gonna have a riot on your hands. So Paddy, when you die and you go up to the sky, St. Peter, he'll be waiting there as well. He'll come to God and say, my coat, he made my day, with the goal he scored against some other well. Oh, he slouches to the left, he slouches to the right. The Celtic fans, they love him cause he's freaking dynamite. He goes to Mass each Sunday and tells the Holy Ghost to stop the UBA from sending bullets in the post. Oh, don't sell my coat, Paddy my coat. I just don't think you'll understand that if you sell my coat, Paddy my coat, you're gonna have a riot on your hands. So let's all raise a glass to a man who's full of class. May you buck fast when you like a beer and boat. All his notes throughout the slang, a Glasgow Celtic fan, a Glasgow Celtic player called McCall. I don't sell my coat, Paddy my coat. I just don't think you'll understand. And if you sell my coat, Paddy my coat, you're gonna have a riot on your hands.
What about that, eh? Paddy McCoy, what a legend. I tell you, when you look at them goals, you must wonder to yourself how he didn't get more time in the Celtics team back in the day. Paddy was absolutely outstanding, and he was worth the admission fee alone to go in and see. I'd love to get a yarn with him and talk about his Celtic days. He's absolute legendary status. Right, well, the Celtic melody somebody asked for. If I can remember who does this, it's in the system here. Somebody had put it on the wee WhatsApp group I have here. The Celtic WhatsApp group says here, knock that out. We're playing it this afternoon, and it had just all going a wee bit barmy. Yeah, Spur 67 to it. It's a mixture of fan chants along with a few melodies that was sang in the Harrison with some industrial language. So I apologize for the industrial language beforehand, but you've all sang this when you've been in the crowds. So let's do it. Let's knock it out for you. It's the Come On the Hoops melody, and you'll know all these. You've been chanting them all. So if you're having a wee bit of a party in the house, clear the throat. Here we go. We're going to begin with Come On the Hoops and knock into some of the great anthems of the Terraces. Come on the hoops,
Come on the hoops. 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 Well, we shall not be hurt. We shall not be hurt by the heart. Feathers are red, we shall not be hurt. We shall not be hurt. We shall not be hurt by the heart. Feathers are red, we shall not be hurt. Come on the hoops, 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 come on the hoops. Well, you can stick it on the side, shut down. Well, you can stick it on the side, shut down. Or you can stick it on the side, stick it on the side, stick it on the side, shut down. Singing on your belly, oh singing on your belly, oh singing on your belly, oh singing fucking silly on your belly, and if you hit the fucking ring, just pop your hand. And if you hit the fucking ring, just pop your hand. And if you hit the fucking ring, just hit the fucking ring, just hit the fucking ring, just pop your hand. Singing out your belly, oh singing out your belly, oh singing out your belly, oh singing fucking silly out your belly, come on the hoops, come on the hoops.
Once again, folks, to tell you of any of the other set pony and jumping board, please do not react to them. We're just going to totally dump them out this end. So don't react to them.
Love my Larson, I have my Larson. You make me happy, it's right away. We went for Sheila, but he's a white girl. So please don't take my Larson away. Love my Larson, I have my Larson. You make me happy, it's right away. We went for Sheila, but he's a white girl. So please don't take my Larson away.
I know, Kevin, why did they come in to watch this? It's just painted on the agony, isn't it?
So give me joy in my heart, give me love. Oh, give me joy in my heart, I pray. Oh, give me joy in my heart, give me love. Give me Henry Lawson all the way. Henry Lawson, Henry Lawson, Henry Lawson is the king of kings. Henry Lawson, Henry Lawson, Henry Lawson is the king. Come on the hoops, 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 come on the hoops.
Our Dagnan's the job of pulling them out, and I think he's leaving them in to just paint the agony on them.
Come on the hoops, come on the hoops, come on the hoops, come on the hoops, come on the hoops.
I think he's something to tell me here. My thread seems to be alright, they're out of it. Oh, that's a Stoke. Yeah. I know. James McLean, yeah, Stoke fan in trying to call us some obscenities there that Dagenham was shouting out the window. God, it is funny, isn't it? the hop on the our 9 in a row party. But here, listen, there's thousands of us right over the whole platform here on all these Celtic streams all over the internet. Why do you jump in to be so humiliated? We're just so successful. It's just unbelievable. We're going for quadruple. We have just a Scottish Cup to get out of the way, and never what we are doing will never ever be repeated. And you know what? I'm really going to stick it up just now because we had a goalkeeper once, and he was the most holiest goalie in the world. And to be honest, I never appreciated Arthur Burridge when he was with us. I did appreciate his antics, but now he's left us, and I've watched a few videos on him. I just went, I should have appreciated Arthur more when he was with us. So what I'm going to do is the Holy Goalie song. I'm sure one or two of you know this, but if you haven't heard it before, you will like this.
You put your right hand up, you put your right hand down. Left shoulder, right shoulder, staring at the ground. You do the upper body check, you turn around and watch all the hearts speak out. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what it's all about.
Love the picture, Brad.
Makes the hands all greet, he makes the hands all cry. They run to the boards and they've got a teary eye. The silly bastards think that he's committed a crime, but that's what they're wrong about. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what he's all about. He does everything, he does everything. Tiny days, stream, castle, good all around. But it's only when we play the hunt is born down about. But we'll just sing and shout. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what he's all about. Does it wind you up? Does it make you mad? Fire hard, ugly when your mommy is your dad. Do you hate the holy goalie? Do you sing this sash? Or you can round that up your ass. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what he's all about. You tried to get him stopped, you tried to get him banned. But the holy goalie can't be stopped cause he's a Catholic man. He sent me here to tell you that no matter what, his ritual won't be stopped. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what he's all about. You put your right hand up, you put your right hand down. Left shoulder, right shoulder, staring at the ground. You do the upper body check, you turn around and watch all the hands speak out. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what it's all about. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. Oh, holy, holy, holy. That's what it's all about.
Oh, I'd love to get Arthur Burridge. I'd love to get talking to him. I'm sure he can tell some stories. That was a brilliant song written about him. You know the abuse that Arthur Burridge did get in the Scottish game. The guys that wrote that got it in a nutshell. Really got it in a nutshell because that's the biggest two finger salute you can give back to society that hounded Arthur Burridge because he was Polish, because he was Catholic, because he was a Celtic goalkeeper. The man got terrible abuse here, but I tell you what, he bought into everything that we were. God bless Arthur Burridge. Really do miss him. Great, great fella. Right, this afternoon I played Let the People Sing. And it was the Young Pokes version. A lot of people are asking about that version. Yes, it's a very punky type of version. I don't know much about the lineup of this band, but I love this. So what we're going to do is let the people sing. We'll do the Young Post version, then we'll do the Quadrophenians 67 and behind it, because the two of them are so raw and earthy and live that they're absolutely brilliant together. So enjoy these back to back.
For those who are in love, there's a song that's warm and tender.
Some of the ones joined us.
For those who are afraid,
We'll give a wee mention to
there's someone we can protect.
Sean Burns in the room, Ryan Dodds, Jim Greenan, John McSherry,
And
Paul Gillespie, and Laurie is on.
let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy should join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine. Our land of song, your music is forever in its valleys and its mountains and its hills and its grounds. Our music is alive, to proper and oppression. The generation from, I will sing with this song. Let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and lullabies and songs of hope and joy, so join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, there was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine. Let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy, so join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. The songs of yours and of mine. Those songs of yours and of mine. Those songs of yours and of mine.
Big message to Brian Green. Big shout out to you and the dad watching your live feed on the TV. I hope you got a blast it up well. Outstanding. Quadrophenians, definitely, they're a band. Get yourselves booked in to go and see them if you get a chance. And that was 67, very punkish version, new wave version of that. Mark Pumploom and all the Dortmund boys who are tuned in this evening. Here, listen, it's great to hear from you. Hopefully it'll not be too much longer until we can get talking with each other. Also, Christy Jameson, he's in the Doha Celtic Supporters Club in Qatar. Big heel, get all the way out to you there. Hope you are keeping safe and well. Also, Kevin Bain and Claybank, big mess to you. Also, Frankie Johnson, he's in Drumchapel in Glasgow. All the Hasty Campbell clan, off and down the road there. Also, Sadie Harkin, she is up in Donegal. There's a lot of people who are well sauced today because when we were going this morning, the amount of pictures that people were sending me and they were all on the beer from earlier on today. Once the announcement came through, I was near getting hammered then when I heard that the cavalcade was on the road. I says, yeah, no, I want to go down and enjoy it. And it was an absolute pleasure to go up that Falls Road. Only Celtic could pull that out onto this road. And it was, it give you goosebumps thinking the amount of Celtic support that does come from the Falls Road. And it just lifted everybody's spirits, that coming all the way up the road, all the horns blasting, getting up the road. Fair play to each and every one that took part in that, and it was great to see mostly families that were all there, and the social distancing, you got it spot on, each and every one of us, outstanding. Give yourselves a big pat on the back about that. Okay, a couple of friends of mine, Barbara McAllister, she wrote in, said we could play the Jackie McNamara song for Big Packy, big legend. Packy knows I love him, and Karen. Packy, of course, played for Cliftonville for many years. To me, we should have hung on to him, but he ended up in Coleraine, won them the Irish Cup. He's ended up a bit of a legend up there, but he's Celtic through and through. Absolute good Tim away. So, especially for you, Packy, let's get this on. Good to hear Jackie McNamara is doing very, very good at the moment. He made himself a little video to all the fans, thanking them for praying for him and keeping them in their thoughts when he was going through such a hard time. So let's get the Jackie McNamara song on. What a guy he was.
Oh, his name is
Still is.
McNamara, he's the Celtic boy right back. As Bobby into Sunday, the bounce into attack. He's here, he's there, he's very well, the best you ever see. Young Jackie McNamara, and the hooks are going to be. Jack joined us from the ground and where he shot right to the bar. And his hook against the Rangers, he has shone the mega star. He ran them ragged everywhere and drove them back the same. He can bet you bucks a dollar we found the human ring. And his name is McNamara, he's a Celtic boy right back. They fought me into Sterling, the bench to attack. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, the best you'll ever see. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are right in me. Jack Dolman played for Celtic, but he did kind of a row. They don't think too old City, and a high he sees the goal. But that's on Jackie Jr., he's rightly mighty proud. His chest run out like blades and right to chant his name aloud. And his name is McNamara, he's a Celtic boy right back. His birthday in the Sterling, defence into attack. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, the best you've ever seen. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are quite clean. Oh, his name is McNamara, he's a Celtic boy like that. His birthday into Sterling, defence into attack. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, the best you've ever seen. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are quite clean. Now, Jackie boy, don't worry, your future's mighty bright. First 15 years like karma, you'll be charging down the right. And we'll chant your name and spread your fame throughout the football world. You'll enjoy your reputation while the Celtic flags are felt. And his name is McNamara, he's the Celtic boss right back. His birthday into Sterling, the prince is to attack. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, the best you've ever seen. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are bright and green. His name is McNamara, he's the Celtic boys right back. His birthday into Sterling, defence is to attack. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere, the best you've ever seen. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are bright and green. Young Jackie McNamara and the hits are bright and green.
Super stuff. That, of course, the Jackie McNamara song. I say it wasn't he good. I meant in his playing career. I didn't talk about him in the past tense as if he was gone. I meant his football career gone. Right, we got Paul Clark. I done Disco Land earlier on. Paul, hope you heard it. Catherine Kelly, looking Celtic, my heart, my soul. I'll certainly not that out because that is a tremendous tune. I'm just trying to think when I can fit that in. Here, actually, I'll fit that in now. So, you get a request. You're going to have to write it down and go through the proper channels. Ask your mother. Scott Brown song. Scott Brown on the screen, he is indeed. I don't like the Scott Brown song. You're going to have to make up a new song about Scott Brown. I'm not playing that one. Seamus Boyd definitely doing the Celtic Symphony before the end. Jordan Joseph, I did get Pine on the Agony. Yep, I've already mentioned that one. A few more here. Let's see. Yes, Yvonne McDade, big message to you. Also, Lee Sweeney and Tony Walsh, who's tuned in out in Portugal. My God, I have to say today, right across the globe, we went absolutely brilliant. Celtic is one of the biggest global brands in the world, but we're a family, and that's what I love about this. A few wee hiccups online about a few from the St. Conian side coming in and trying to mess things up. Between ourselves, I haven't seen a bad word in amongst ourselves online. I have seen other supporters all falling out with themselves here, there, and everywhere. But us, we're a great wee tight group, we're a great wee family, and fair play to us. It's all bought into today about the celebration. This celebration is going to go on for a very, very long time. 10 in a row is just round the corner. You know what I mean? That's a big thing to go to, but we haven't really got celebrating 9. Once the lockdown's over and we go out and maybe associate groups of 5 or 6, give our wee buddies a big hug. So I can't wait to catch up with my good friend Mick, Jordy, and also Kevin. Kevin, what have you done? Me and Kevin have bottles of whiskey, Michael Collins whiskey. We'll say we're going to open them on big occasions. Mine's is still in the house. Kevin opened his this evening, and the worst about it, he stuck it in Facebook without even telling me. Kevin, you better keep me a drink of that. Don't you be going hammering a lot into you this evening. And I've still got mine here. So if you're going to drink yours for 9 in a row, I'll keep mine for 10. That's the deal. So keep me a wee drink of that. Kevin May, Celtic, my heart, my soul.
Celtic, 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 my heart and my soul. I followed the teams of the past and watched history unfold. Going to Parkhead with my dad and my brother. It's true what they say, we're a club like no other. The colours that flow.
Miranda's just one of the one says, that's me. I'm done. She's worked so hard today.
The sun it shines down as we're walking along London.
I'm sure you all appreciate the effort you put into getting all these requests written.
The Green Brigade bursts into song and the jungle explodes. So what does it mean to be Celtic and how does it feel?
This was just today, believe it or not. Look at that.
To come on the hoops and be fearless like Billy McNeil.
Unbelievable. Thousands of requests and wrote them all out.
Oh, Celtic, 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 my heart and my soul. I followed the teams of the past and watched history unfold. Going to Parkhead with my dad and my brother. It's true what they say, we're a club like no other. The colours that flow through my veins are all green, white and gold. Thinking enough thousands to Lisbon and Jock had a plan. He understood football was nothing without the fans. We went to go down before Camel and Chalmers would save us. Our jerseys don't fit second best, or defeating our players. Oh, Celtic, 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 my heart and my soul. I followed the teams of the past and watched history unfold. Going to Parkhead with my dad and my brother. It's true what they say, we're a club like no other. The colours that flow through my veins are all green, white and gold. Oh, Celtic, 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 my heart and my soul.
Great to have the ears of a legend. Franny Mullen,
I follow the team.
I hope you're doing good, buddy.
History unfold.
That's the second 9 in a row you'll see.
With my dad and my brother.
Big mention to the Anton White Celtic Supporters Club in Clydebank. I think Anton was listening a wee bit earlier on. I know his wife was in, so maybe she had it on. And you know what I mean? Anton was listening to it. Of course, Celtic, my heart, my soul. Big mention to the McKay family from Armagh. Also, Christy Bailey. Christy, have you just joined us? Patrick McGuire, Sean Burns, North Belfast. We have David McIver in Waitenich in Glasgow. Also, Anthony Bradley. A big hail to all the Argosy Heart people. Paul, I think that's Ayton in Dublin. Big mention to use. Right, a couple more before we have to see out our evening. I have been going since 1 o'clock today. We'll knock off around about 4. Then we'll come back in at 8 and we'll be playing since then. So a couple more singles will wrap up our end of the evening. Maybe I can go and sit down and let somebody else entertain me. So for, let's see, our last couple of tunes, what would select here? There was somebody looking at Joe McDonald earlier on. I think it was Brian Mullins. He had asked for it. We'll get that done. Then we'll do Bye Bye Rangers, Celtic Symphony, and They'll Never Walk Alone to round off our evening. So if you're happy enough with those to see our evening out, can't take any more requests because Brenda's she's just burnt out. As you can see the amount of requests, absolute thousands she wrote out today. Seriously, she has. We'll do Joe McDonald, and I'll just mention you as this list is going. I'm not too sure what group I'm in here, but I'll just mention you as this rolls along. So I'm not too sure who's doing this version, but we'll get it on. Maybe Cruncher O'Neill is doing it. Here's Joe McDonald.
Hold me down. was Joe MacDonald.
So we've done
From Belfast town I came, a city I will never see again. For in the town of Belfast I spent many happy days. I love the town in oh so many ways. For it's where I spent my childhood, and far from me a wife. I then set out to make for her alive. But all my young ambitions met with bitterness and hate. I soon found myself inside a prison gate. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you put down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you have done. You have plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized their peoples. You rule with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. Through those months interment in the Maidstone and the Bay, I fought around my land throughout those days. Why my country was divided, why I was now in jail, in prison without crime or without trial. And though I love my country, I'm not a bitter man. I've seen cruelty and injustice at first hand. So then, one fateful morning, I shook for freedom's hand. For right or wrong, I'd have tried to free my land. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you let down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you have done. You have plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized their peoples. You rule with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. Then one cold October's morning, trapped in a lion's den, I found myself in prison once again. I was committed to the 8 flats for 14 years or more, and the blankets, their conditions, they were cold. And a hunger strike we did commence on the dignity of man. But it seemed to me that no one gave a damn. But now I am a silent man. I watched my comrades die. If only evil cared, I wondered why. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you look down your gun. When I think of all the deeds that you have done. You have plundered many nations, divided many lands.
You had terrorized their peoples. You ruled with an iron hand. And you brought this reign of terror to my land. May God shine on you for these sands of the college you have shown. May your glory and your fame be widely known. And Francis Hughes, brave and preach, who died unselfishly. And Patsy O'Hara, the next in life is me. And those who lie behind me, may your courage be the same. And I pray to God my life is not in vain. Abbasan return was the year of 1981. But everything I'd lost and nothing's won.
Oh, deep single, all about the life of Joe McDonnell, written by the Woodstones way back in 1981. I'm not sure all the listeners are in there from foreign lands or whatever. Not too far from where Joe McDonnell lived. It's only about a quarter of a mile from where I am. What a tribute of a single to brave man. To see us out, we're going to do the Celtic Symphony and You'll Never Walk Alone. And I'm going to do Never Walk Alone. I'm going to invite Brenda out. She's absolutely in there shattered. Just see her hanging over her wee workstation that she's built in there. Fair play to you, Brenda. I'm sure everybody out there that have been writing how much they appreciate all the work you've been putting in all day. So, to see us out. So let's do it. Yeah, by the way, we'll get, hang on to see, can I get Wagner to introduce this on this? Let me see. Right. Yeah, he's here. Let's see. He'll introduce us and I'll kick it in. All right. So Wagner, you take it away. Introduce it. Do you remember him from the X Factor?
Graffiti on the wall, just as the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall. Up the Celts, up the Celts. Graffiti on the wall, it says with magic, graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall.
The lad Wagner. On name of the road day, ask them to be raised.
It was far across the sea, but the devil got a hold of me, he wouldn't set me free. So he kept me so for ransom. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. I'm a sailor man from Glasgow town, never roamed this world around and found these sweetest thing that I had found, and now big days of wondering. Na 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 na. I could see his evil eyes, once then he took me by surprise. Take me to your paradise, I want to see that you go. Na 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 na.
Let's get Lenny on the screen with a trophy.
Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. Graffiti on the walls, that the sun was going down. To see graffiti on the wall of the Celts, of the Celts. Graffiti on the wall, it says what magic, graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall. And it says, up the right, say, up the right. 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 Up the right, say,
of the rock. We went to each jungle deep, for the paradise that we did seek was no trip for the weak. There once and with the natives, na 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 na. From the outskirts of the Borneo, from Mexico to Tokyo, to the darkest jungles of the world, but nowhere to listen. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. I rolled in circles every way. He turned to me and he did say, I think you're leading me astray. I want you so make my own. Na 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 na. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. More than those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. Graffiti on the wall, just as the sun was going down. I see graffiti on the wall, on the sets. Graffiti on the wall, it says we're magic. Graffiti on the wall, graffiti on the wall. It says ooh ah up the rock, say ooh ah up the rock. Ooh ah up the rock, say ooh ah up the rock. Ooh ah up the rock, say ooh ah up the rock.
Big mention to Yvonne McDale. Brenda was keeping an eye on her. Your battery died as we were giving you a mention earlier. Or Yvonne, there's another mention for you. Here we go. We're going to bring the curtains on in the evening. What a momentous day. I'll remember this day for the rest of my life. I remember my father talking about Celtic winning the European Cup in 1967. We were living in Tuckmona at the time, and Tuckmona was a predominantly loyalist Protestant estate. We were one of the few Catholics that lived in it. And my father always says, even the other side were running about in their Celtic shirts way back in 1967. Out in the fields at half time and won the European Cup 2-1. And he just talked about that burning desire to get, because my daddy was a Falls Road man, to get back to the Falls Road to enjoy the festivities of them lifting the European Cup. And standing in the Falls Road today, that was in my head. How much he needed to get down and enjoy the atmosphere. We did it today. It was absolutely brilliant to stand out in the Falls Road. And because of the times we're in, I say credit to everybody. The social distancing was outstanding. The families that came together, sat in their cars, and just went up that road blasting horns and waving flags and scarves, and people coming out into the streets just to clap the cavalcade by. Absolutely amazing. It makes you so proud to be a Celtic supporter. And that's why we're renowned through the world as being good people. Good people that they're just out there for a bit of crack, and sometimes, I mean, the results don't go our way. We don't go around racking places. We'll have a good moan about it, but I tell you what, this is why we're given awards by UEFA and everywhere we go to. I follow Celtic all around Europe. I tell you what, there's never any country we go to that the red carpet ain't rolled out for us walking into town. And that's a credit to each and every one of us Celtic supporters. We're going to bring down the nights as we usually do by doing You'll Never Walk Alone. Don't forget Wednesday nights we go again. I'll put it up tomorrow. Who we're getting in for an interview. Don't forget your Seville photographs. Get your Seville photographs. PM them. Tell me. So they're all in the montage screen. We're going to be talking about memories of Seville. If you do have a certain photograph, right away, a quick wee mention how you ended up in Seville, how you got your match ticket, any unusual stories, get them in. Would love to mention. It's all about memories as well. So that'll be Wednesday night. We go at 8 o'clock right through until 11. We'll be doing all the party tunes as well. So thank you for your ears. It's been a long day. I think we've broadcast for around about what 7.5, 8 hours today. But I do it for you because you are my family, the Celtic family. We're all in this together, and if it lifts people's spirits, that's what it's all about. But sure, we didn't need our spirits lifted. That man there in that back screen has done us really, really proud. 9 championships. He started it. Let him finish it. Let him go and deliver the 10th. God bless you all. Brenda, come and join me. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering who Brenda is because we broadcast to tens of thousands of people today. Here's Brenda. And she was the woman in the kitchen. I was writing all the requests out. You can see them down there, absolutely thousands of them. There's about 10, 12 requests in every page I threw out there. So we're going to round off as we always do in here, which we've done for 9 weeks, doing lockdown nights in the garage. We're going to round off We'll Never Walk Alone. Bless each and every one of us up the Celtic. Love you all. What a day it's been. Good night and God bless.
When you walk through a storm, hold your hand up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams, desires, and blow. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you never you walk on with hope in your heart, and you never.
So what me and Brenda will do, we'll step away, leave you with an image of our leader, Mr. Lennon, with the SBL trophy, 9 in a row champions. God bless us, Celtic. Good night. Usually look after yourselves. See you all on Wednesday nights.
Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never. You never
Yeah.